Hello everyone. In this video we are continuing our algebra non-calculator series with simultaneous equations. I'll be sharing a topical past paper worksheet for this topic and solving the questions step by step. In the next video we'll move on to the subject to the formula question. So let's begin some questions of simultaneous equations. So simultaneous equations we can solve by the elimination method, substitution method, and graphical methods also. So this time we are doing, in some of the questions I'll do elimination method. In elimination method we keep the same coefficients with the opposite sign and eliminate one of the variable and find our answer. And in substitution method we'll substitute the third equation and then we start solving it. So let's begin. This is the question in the worksheet. Solve the simultaneous equation 5x minus 2y equals to 16 and 2x minus 3y equals to 13. So we can solve this question by elimination method. So just check that how I'm making the same coefficient. For example, in this question, if this is your equation 1 and it's your equation 2, all right. So here what do? We try to make any of the coefficients same. If I multiply the first equation by 2 and the second equation by 5, then the both your x value, x coefficient will become 10. So what I'm doing here, that I'm multiplying the whole equation, the left and the right, both sides by 2 and the second one equation by 5. Let's see what happens. Now I'm doing here 2 times 5 is 10. I'll have to multiply with every term 10x, and 2 times 2 will be equals to 4y. Remember the signs are also multiplying, and 2 times 16 will be equals to 32. Now I'm multiplying the second equation by 5 to make the x coefficient 10. Remember, I'll have to just eliminate one of the variable. I'll have to make the same coefficient with the opposite sign, then they will get cancelled and then that variable will eliminate. Okay, 5 times 2 is 10x and minus 5 times 3 is 15y is equals to 5 times 13 is 65. So let's see, 10 and 10 has the same signs. What do? I'll have to change all of the signs. It was nothing written, it means that plus, make it minus. It was minus, make it plus. And then here I'm also making this one, the last one, as minus. Okay, so this was 65, it was plus, I made it minus. The signs which I have changed is the final sign. So 10x minus 10x will be equals to 0, and minus 4y plus 15y will become positive 11y, and then 32 minus 65 will be equals to 33, but 33 will be with the minus sign because the 65 is the greater digit and we have changed 65 sign as minus. Okay, if y is equals to minus 33 over 11, then y will be equals to minus 3. That is your first answer after eliminating x. Now we are going to find out the value of x. Substitute the value of y in one of the equation, any equation 1 or 2. In your original equation, that's easier. So the original equation was 5x minus 2y equals to 16. I'm keeping y as, don't, that's a common mistake, students substitute at the wrong place. In place of y they just substitute the value of x is minus 3. That is the common mistake, remember. So 2 times minus 3 is, and then equals to 16. So just solve like algebraic equation. It is plus 6 and 16, and that is because minus into minus is plus, and then 5x plus 6 equals to 16, that it will be equals to 16 minus 6, that is equals to 10. Now it's easy, x is equals to 10 over 5, which is equals to 2. So we got the answer in this question, that x is equals to 2 and y is equals to minus 3. Okay, I hope you understood. This method is called the elimination method. Alright, we just eliminate one of the variable by making their coefficient same with the opposite sign. Eliminate and find your answer. That one of the answer you substitute any of the one equation. So go to the another simultaneous equation. Alright, the next question is question number 4. Solve the simultaneous equations and 3x plus 2y is equals to 7 and x minus 3y equals to 17. So this is equation 1, is its equation 2. We can see that in equation 2 x has the coefficient 1. It's better for us to use the substitution method in this question because it's becoming easier. Otherwise you can do by elimination also, you'll get the same answer. So I'm doing the substitution method. Okay, learn the substitution method to solve the simultaneous equation. In substitution method, we make x any subject x or y. It's easier for you to make the subject of that variable which has the coefficient 1. So from second equation, we know that x equals to 17 plus 3y. Because 3y was negative, then it will become plus 3y over there. So make it like this is equation 3. Equation 3 has come out from equation 2. If you substitute back in equation 2, you cannot get any answer. Everything will cancel. So what do? If it has come out from 2, substitute in 1. Remember this. So okay, now put 3 in 1. One equation is 3x plus 2y is equals to 7. In place of x, what are we going to do? We are substituting x equals to 17 plus 3y. So 17 plus 3y, I'm just substituting. And plus 2y as it is. What did I do? 3 here, x here, and then 2y as it is. So I hope you understood. Like what are we going to do? We are just replacing like 3 is the same x as 17 plus 3y and 2y at the same place, and then it's equals to 7. Now solve this equation, just only be careful. Okay, 3 times 17 is 51 plus 9y, because 3 times 3 is 9. The common mistake is the students, they multiply with the first term, not with the second term. Please be careful. Plus 2y is equals to 7, and 51 plus 9y and 2y will become 11y. So 51 plus 11y is equals to 7. 11y is equals to 7 minus 51, and then 7 minus 51 is 51, and 7 just is 44. Okay, so that is 44. 11y equals to minus 44 because 51 is a greater digit. So 11y is equals to minus 44, and y is equals to minus 44 over 11, and y is equals to minus 4. So we have found one answer. For the second answer, we substitute always in the third equation because the subject is already made. So that's the best thing to substitute. The answer you get, substitute in the third equation. Third equation is x equals to 17 plus 3y. So 17 plus 3 times minus 4. Okay, because y is minus 4. 17 minus 12, which is equals to 5 positive, because 17 is a greater digit. So x equals to 5 and y is equals to minus 4. So this one is substitution method. Alright, the next question, which is question number 5. Solve the simultaneous equation x plus 2y equals to 8 and y is equals to 1 upon 3x plus 9. Better for us to use the substitution method. Here the subject is already made in the second equation, so we don't need to do it. So we are doing the substitution method. We are doing it substitution method. So the first equation is x plus 2y equals to 8. The second equation is y equals to 1 upon 3x plus 9. So the second equation is already the y subject. Substitute 2 in 1. Put 2 in 1. Okay. So this is x plus 2 times, in place of y, what I'm going to do, I'm substituting in place of y the whole thing. Okay. So that is 1 upon 3x plus 9, and then is equals to 8. Okay, only everything is the same. So multiply by 2, 2x upon 3 plus 2 nines are 18 equals to 8. Remember to multiply with every term. Okay, so this is 3x plus 2x, like terms add, but take the LCM, and equals to 8 minus 18. They were the constant numbers. So 5x upon 3 is equals to minus 10. Alright, so here 5x equals to, multiply 3 by minus 10 will be equals to minus 30. So x equals to minus 30 over 5. X equals to minus 6 in this question. Minus 6. Now we are finding out the value of y. So quickly substitute the value of x in the second equation because this y subject is over there. So y is equals to 1 upon 3 times minus 6 plus 9. 3 times 2. So that is y is equals to minus 2 plus 9, and y is equals to positive 7 because 9 is a greater digit. So that was also, we have solved this question also by substitution method. Okay, let's go to the next one. All right, we are solving the seventh question now. Solve the simultaneous equation. 3y is equals to 2x and x plus 2y equals to 21. All right, so here what do? It's easier again for us to solve by substitution method, because you have x as the coefficient 1 in the second equation. So we are just making from second equation x is equals to 21 minus 2y. That's the third equation, which we'll use later to find out the value of x after obtaining the answer for y. Okay, now the third equation has come out from the second equation. Put it into 1. So the one equation is 3y is equals to 2x. 3y is equals to 2 times x. X is 21 minus 2y. Okay, put it 21 minus 2y. So 3y is equals to 42 minus 4y. So this is 3y, like terms just write down together, equals to 42. 7y equals to 42. 7 times 6 is 42. So y is equals to 42 over 7, which is equals to y is equals to 6. Y is equals to 6. All right. So now put your y value in the third equation. So third equation is x equals to 21 minus 2y. That is 21 minus 2 times 6 is 12. That is 21 minus 2, 6 are 12. And the difference is only 9 numbers. So x equals to 9 and 21 is a greater digit. So that's why it is positive 9. Alright, I hope you understood. Let's do this question now. Question number 9, part B. So this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. There is no 1 coefficient for any of the variable, like x has the coefficient 4, y has the coefficient 3 in equation 1. X has the coefficient 2 and y has the coefficient 5 in the second equation. Better for us to do the elimination method. Remember, we'll have to make the same coefficients with the opposite sign of one of the variable. We did the first question like this. So right now what I'm going to do, I'm keeping like I can see that they have the opposite signs and the numbers are 3 and 5. It's easy. However, 4 and 2, they are also easy numbers to make them the same coefficient, but we need to change the sign. So what are we going to do? You can make the x coefficient same by multiplying first by 2 and the second by 4. You can make the y coefficient same by multiplying by 5 to the first and 3 to the second. So I'm going to do y. Okay, I'm going to eliminate y here. So what are we going to do? We are multiplying the first by 5, because 5, we are making both of the y coefficient 15 here, and this one by 3. Okay, because we are just interchanging the numbers. Like we do the LCM, the same thing we try it. Okay, so the first one, 5 times 4 is 20x plus 5 times 3 is 15y, 5 11 is a 55. The second one, 3 2s is 6x, and then again 15y. You can see the coefficients are also the same, and signs are also the positive. That's why I did it. Okay, 3 times 25 is 75. Everybody knows it's easy number. Now just add it together. So 20 and 6, no need to change the signs because already we can cancel plus 15 and minus 15. 20 plus 6 is 26x, and that will cancel. 55 and 75 added together, it will become 130. So 26x is equals to 130. 130 divided by 26. If I try the 2 times table, then it is 13, and it is 2 6 are 12, and 5 times is 10. Okay, now 13 times 5 is 65. Everybody knows. So that is why is x is equals to positive 5 here. Now we are going to find out the value of y. Any of the equation you can choose and you can do it. For example, if I'm keeping in the first equation 4x plus 3y equals to 11, 4x 4 times 5 plus 3y. 3y we have to find out. 4 5s are 20 plus 3y equals to 11. 3y is equals to 11 minus 20. Okay, that is equals to 9, but minus, because 20 is a greater digit, so y is equals to minus 3. Okay, so y is equals to minus 3. So this question we solved by elimination method. Okay, solving this question, now solve the simultaneous equations. That is 2x plus 3y equals to 0 and x plus 4y equals to minus 15. Now let's decide. We have the coefficient of x is 1 in the second equation, so decide. It's easy for us to do by substitution method, by making the x coefficient from the second equation. Okay, so x subject. Okay, so the second equation from x equals to minus 15 and minus 4y. Please remember, don't change or don't do any mistake in the sign, otherwise your first answer will be wrong, then automatically the second answer will also be wrong. And you can do one more thing, then you can easily find out the solution by substituting these answers in both the equations, and then if it will satisfy the first and the second equation, then it's correct answer. Okay, I'll check and I'll show you also in one of the question. Okay, and we can also do this by calculator also. Okay, I'll show you that thing as well. Okay, now the first one is put 3 in 1. Okay, so in first equation is 2 times x plus 3y equals to 0. What did I do? I just put in place of in place of x, I put 15 minus 4y. Okay, here. Okay, now 2 times minus 15 is minus 30, minus 8y plus 3y equals to 0, minus 30 minus 5y, minus 8 plus 3 is minus 5y equals to 0, minus 5y equals to positive 30, and y is equals to 30 over minus 5, which is minus 6. Okay, so 5 times 6 is 30, so that is minus 6. Now we are going to find out the value of x. Put it into 3. Okay, x equals to minus 15 minus 4y. Y is minus 6, and that will become minus 15. Minus into minus is plus 24, and the difference is of 9 number. So x equals to 9. 9 and minus 6, they're the answer for this question. Alright, so if you want to check, you can put the value like you have seen that 2 times x, 2 times, I'm just showing you how do you check it. The first one, 2 times 2x plus 3y equals to 0. 2 times 9 is x and y is minus 6. 18 minus 18 is 0. Okay, okay, you have seen. And the second one, x plus 4y equals to minus 15. X plus 4y equals to minus 15. So that is x plus 4y equals to minus 15. What do you do? That is x is 9 plus 4 times minus 6. 9, 4, 6 are 24. And then you can see they both are correct. So the answers are correct. Okay, this is the way you can check your answer. Now in this question number 30, solve the simultaneous equation 3x plus 5y equals to 0 and 2x minus 3y equals to 19, the first and the second equation. So you cannot see any of the coefficient has the one, any of the variables, sorry, the base has not the one coefficient. So that's why you're using the elimination method, will be easier here. So let's decide in this question which variable you want to eliminate. So I feel like we can eliminate y because it has also the opposite signs and the numbers are also 5 and 3. It's easy to multiply. So multiply by 3 and multiply by 5 throughout the equation. Equation 1 we are multiplying with 3 and equation 2 with 5. Okay. So 3 times 3 is 9x plus 3 times 5 is 15y and 0 times is 0, and then 5 times 2 is 10x and minus 5 3 is a 15y equals to 5 times 19. 19 and 5, 9 5 is a 45, and then 5 is a 5, 6 7 8 9, 95. Now 10 and 9 is 19x, 15y minus 15 is 0 equals to 0 plus 95 is 95, and we know that 95 over 19 will be equals to 5. We just checked here. So x equals to 5. Substitute in any of the equation and get the value of y. Alright, so we are substituting in the first one. So 3x plus 5y equals to 0, and 3 times 5 plus 5y equals to 0. 15 plus 5y equals to 0. 5y equals to minus 15, y is equals to minus 15 over 5, which will be equals to minus 3. So it is y is equals to minus 3 here. So you can check it after substituting both the answers in the original equations, and then it will give you the same left hand side and right hand side equal, then it's correct. You can see in every question we are just looking that what are the coefficients and then decide which method will be better for this question. So here again 3x plus 5y equals to 2 and 2x minus 3y equals to 14. Better to eliminate y. An elimination method will be easier. Otherwise, if you make the subject, then you will get a number in your the equation, or the x is equals to or y is equals to will come in the fraction. That will be difficult for you to solve. So it's easier to do by elimination method and eliminate y. Okay. Why I'm asking you to not to use the substitution method, otherwise same answer you'll be getting. For example, if I take the coefficient, like for example, if this is your equation and you want to take the x as the subject, what happened that it will become 2 minus 5 upon 3. It's more difficult for you if you solve by substitution method. So easier to do by elimination method. So we have already decided that we'll eliminate y because of the opposite sign. So 3 and 5. And it's a similar question like the previous one. 3 times 3 is 9, x plus 15y equals to 6. 3 3s are 9x, 3 5s are 15y, 3 2s are 6. And 5 2s are 10x minus 5 3s are 15y equals to 5 times 14 is 70. Add it together. So that is 19x is equals to 76. It goes 4 times. Or if you don't know, just write down the table of 19 and then you will get it. Okay, we cannot multiple type of simplification because the 19 is the prime number. So they are not cancelling in any other table then. So x equals to 4 here. Okay, 19 times 4. So now we are going to find out the value of 5. What do? We can take any of the equation 3x plus 5y equals to 2. 3 times 2 3 times x is 4. Yes, 3 times 4 plus 5y equals to 2. 12 plus 5y equals to 2. 5y is equals to 2 minus 12, which is minus 10, and y is equals to minus 10 over 5, which is equals to minus 2. So y is minus 2 and x is positive 4, we know. Let's begin this 21st question. Solve the simultaneous equation. 4x minus 3y equals to 14. 2x plus y equals to minus 3. So better for us to do by substitution because y has the coefficient 1 in equation 2. So we are doing by substitution method. Okay. So here we are taking the second equation, y is equals to minus 3 minus 2x. We made the subject y. Okay. Now we are putting into 1. So put this third equation in 1. Because the third equation we made from equation 2. 4 times x minus 3y equals to 14 is the equation. 4 times x minus 3 times minus 3 minus 2x. I just replace this y as minus 3 minus 2x equals to 14. 4x plus 9 plus, because minus into minus is plus, 6x equals to 14. Now we know that these 4x and 6x will become 10x. All right, so we are going to do, this is 10x plus 9 is equals to 14. 10x is equals to 14 minus 9. 14 minus 9, which is equals to positive 5. So 10x is equals to positive 5 and x is equals to 5 over 10. A common mistake, students write down only 2 in place of half. This is also a common mistake. I'm telling you in every question what are your common mistakes. All right, now we are going to find out the value of y. We just take the third equation, which we do always in the substitution method. Y is equals to 3 minus 2x. Don't forget what the signs are. If you do mistake, then you get a wrong answer. It is x is half. Cancel. If everything cancel, then it is 1. In subtraction, if the numbers are same and subtracting, the answer is 0. In division, if the same numbers are there, then the answer is 1. So y is equals to minus 4. Okay, so we are getting x is half and y is minus 4 in this question. Look at this question number 25, the first equation and the second equation. All right. So in this question, the elimination method is easier for us. We have the same sign, so it's up to you. Either you eliminate x or y. You have to change the sign later. So what are we going to do? We are multiply by 5 to eliminate x and by 2 to eliminate x. Okay, 5 times 2 is 10x. Elimination method. All right, so 5 times 2 is 10x minus 5 times 3 is 15. Y equals to 11 times is 55, and then 5 times 2 is 10x minus 5 times 2 times 5 is 10, and 2 times 4 is 8. Y, remember the signs are important, is 48, double it. Now we need to change the sign, obviously, because we cannot if the sign, we cannot cancel. If the signs are positive, make it negative. If it is negative, make it positive. Okay, so here 10x minus 10x is 0, minus 15 plus 8 is minus 7. Okay, yes, 15 is a greater digit, so that's why we are writing down minus 7. Y equals to 55 and 48, the difference is of 7 numbers. Y is equals to 7 over minus 7 is equals to minus 1. Y is minus 1. Now we are going to find out the value of x. Substitute in any of the equation. 2x minus 3y equals to 11. 2x minus 3 minus 1 is equals to 11. So that is 2x plus 3, because minus into minus is plus, equals to 11. And 2x is equals to 11 minus 3, which is 8. And x is equals to 8 over 2, which is equals to 4. So we are getting x equals to 4 and y is equals to minus 1. So we did lots of questions. They all are coming in the same. 1 or 2 more I'll do and then end this topic. Okay, so one more question. Simultaneous equation. 3x plus 4y equals to 3 and 2y is minus 2x minus y equals to 13. So we can see y has the coefficient minus 1. So but we'll make the coefficient like the subject positive y. Okay, from the second it was minus y is equals to 13 minus 2x. So y is equals to, we are keeping y like this, 2x minus 13. So just be careful, it's a third equation. All right, so put the third into first equation, so which is 3x plus 2 4y is equals to 3, and in place of y I'm writing down 2x minus 13 is equals to 3, and 3x plus 8x minus 52, 4 times 13 is 52, is equals to 3. 8 and 3 will become 11x is equals to 3 plus 52, and that will become 55, which is a multiple of 11, then it is equals to 5. X is 5. We are going to find out the value of y. So for y I'm just substituting, or like this is the substitution method. So I'm substituting the value of x in the third equation to obtain y. 2x minus 13, y is equals to 2 times 5 minus 13, and then that is equals to 10 minus 13 is equals to my that is minus 3, because 13 is a greater digit, so that is minus 3. So in this topical past paper worksheet, we have more questions of simultaneous equation, but almost they are the same. I hope you understood. And by solving these questions and do more, the more you practice, the more you understand. So that's the end of our video on simultaneous equations. So in the next video, we'll move on to the subject to the formula. See you there. Okay, take care. Bye bye.